Now, when I say the name David Blaine, you're probably thinking of this guy right here, who's probably one of the best magicians of our time. But did you know that there is a magic trick that fooled David Blaine? And today, I'm going to be showing you how to do that trick. So grab a deck of cards and let's get started. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this card deck a bit of a few cuts like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to allow the spectator to cut off a little bit of cards from the top, like around a third, okay? So around this much. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow them to pick any card from these cards, okay? Let's say they pick this one right here. I'm not going to look at it, okay? So that's the card right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it in the spectator's hand, so they have it, they keep it, I don't do anything with it. For reference, it'll be right here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to split the deck into 4 different piles, just like this, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to flip over 2 of these piles, and I'm going to shuffle them together up and down, just like this. I'm really mixing up the cards. I can even allow the spectator to kind of push these in as well to really mix up the order, okay? And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to shuffle these together like that. I'm going to shuffle these together like this. And now we have a really messed up deck, just like that. And I'm going to ask the spectator what their suit of their card was. And for this trick, usually you don't do this in the trick, but for this time, since there's no spectator, we'll look at the card. So it is a heart, okay? And I'm gonna put it back, and since it's a heart, I'm gonna snap my fingers, I'm gonna wave my hand over the deck. You can actually see that there are all hearts. All the face-up cards are hearts, and in order too. Ace, 2, 3, 5. Just like this. That means your card is the 4 of hearts, just like that. Now this trick is a fairly simple trick, and what you're gonna do, there is a little bit of a setup. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take out all the hearts in the deck, kind of like this, and you're gonna put them in order like so. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the hearts at the top of the deck like this. So now your setup is like this, where your hearts are right here, and then the rest of the deck is kind of just random. Doesn't matter what the rest of the deck is, it just matters that all the hearts in order are at the top like this. So for the performance, what you're going to do is you're going to take out the deck, and you're going to give this a few false cuts. You can if you want to, or you can leave the deck like this. And if you want to know any false cuts, check the link right there. So then what you're going to do is you're going to ask the spectator to take off a thin portion of the deck, around a third or fourth, okay? So just a little bit, kind of like that much. And what you're going to do is you're going to then spread out the cards, and you're going to spread out most of the top cards and leave these kind of out of the way, because there's a good chance that they're not part of the hearts, because all of these are going to be hearts, but then there's going to be some of them that are that won't be. So just put these kind of back here, have them pay more attention to these top ones right here, and have them pick a card from there. Okay, so let's say they pick a card. You're not going to look at it, but for the tutorial we will. So it's the 8 of hearts, okay? And in the trick, it'll always be a heart. And what you're going to do is you're going to give it to them, okay? You're going to have them hold it. This makes for a better effect. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put those cards, those hearts, back on top of the deck. Then what you're going to do is you're going to count out 12 cards, because that's how many hearts there are. And how I like to do this is I like to count them off in 3s. So 1, and then 2, 3, 4. You have 12 like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to place them right there. And while you're counting that out, you can tell them, I'm going to split these into 4 piles like this. It doesn't matter how thick or thin, how much cards in each of the other 3 in there. Just make sure that there's 12 in here, and that they are all of the hearts. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take the 2nd and the 4th one, and you're going to flip them over. Oh gosh. You're going to flip them over like so. Then what you're going to do is you're going to riffle shuffle them together like this, up and down. And if you don't know how to riffle shuffle, check the link right there. Then what you're gonna do is you're going to, very important, you wanna flip over this pack like this. And then you're gonna shuffle these very quickly, okay? And the reason why you wanna shuffle them really quickly is because if you shuffle them slow, they can see all of the hearts, kind of like that. So make sure it's pretty fast, and you wanna push them together, and then you're gonna flip them over again, and then you're going to shuffle them just like that. Push them together, and you are all set. And what this does to the cards is that it makes all of the face-up cards the first 12 cards of the deck, or in other words, all of the hearts. And so now this is a cool setup that you can use in the trick. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna ask the spectator for the suit, and then they're gonna say heart. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna snap your fingers, wave your hand all over the deck, do whatever you want, and you're then going to spread out the cards and show the audience that all those cards, those face-up cards, are hearts. And then you're gonna say, but not only that, they're actually in order. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. You count up to their card, to the cards, and until you get to a space like 7 and 9. And then you stop right there and say, that means that your card is the 8 of hearts. Just like that. You can put it in there like that. You can show off all the other cards if you want to. That is basically how that trick works, and it fooled David Blaine. Now, if you want a no setup card trick that has that same effect that I just showed you, I'd recommend clicking on that video right there. That trick blows everybody's mind, and it works every time. So I'd recommend clicking on that video. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.